Panda. I got broads in Atlanta. Just to throw me in the family. Credit cards and the scammers. Hitting the licks in the band. Legacies.
Hey, welcome back, Cakers. Just a few moments ago, we opened up our juicy little TVT Nectar pack. We had a good time there. Thanks for the powwow. We got to get ourselves into the voting booth here, though, Cake Fam. Looks like we've got some orange and blue cards today to take a quick gander over, see who the best candidates are going to be, and what kind of synergies are out there, and what we might be wanting to work with today. Let's jump into the voting booth and see what we can find out, Cakers. We've got a couple of stands, a few little Ikes. We got a Man Bear Pig and a Sheriff Cartman. Oh my. We've got Sally, little tiny 4-ass monkey. Let me see, 2 range units over here. One throws bombs before you put them on the field practically. The other one shoots you, makes you purple. We got the little Space Warrior token. Nice little 2-cost versus a 3-cost RNG epic. Ooh, little lightning bolt definitely getting the love over the mind control today. We see they like the 3-cost Paladin Butters, shaped like a little tiny pirate man, versus the little orange fella over there with the flag. We might need to heal some people. That might work out good here. Arrow Storm for all the trouble units. Poison to give them a little bit of damage as well. You've got some Robo Bebe and some Pirate Ship Timah. Well, we already know this guy is going to get this thing shoved right down his melon. Definitely. So that's going to be some nice quick decoy picks to have fun with. Gizmo Ike, definitely a fun time out there, but we enjoy the 2-cost Smuggler Ike here. I like that there's no clear card and there's no quick indication to take that Man Bear Pig off the field. To be honest, when I'm playing against some Santa Claus decks and I realize there's no combustion or transmogrification, there's only Lightning Bolt and Fireball as removal. Boy howdy does Man Bear Pig and Pope Timmy come back and take several bars for you. We'll discuss that box in just a brief moment. I believe we're going to pick Sheriff Cartman due to swift energy cost. Sally for energy and common leveling. Here we're definitely going to go, just the team is doing the right thing. I love them so much. Cakers are good at what they do. Nathan, the bombs from back end, can force that Arrow Storm down below or that poison down below a lot quicker than you would like for your opponent to do it. So Nathan it is. You got to pick the Nathan for the bombs and the range. Here, I'm not a big fan of RNG. I mean, I pray to RNGesus all the time. He seems to help me out. But Hook Hand Parrot, it's like he never hits Hook Hand whatever you want to hit. He Hook Hand hits everything else instead. I would like to play just more directly and use that lightning bolt for that Psalm. If you see a orange stand come on the field, you could reserve that lightning bolt for something more fun. But reserve that lightning bolt for that Psalm. Don't depend on the little parrot. I don't really see too many other units. Some of the backline units, range guys again, Timmy's, Bebe's, Nathan's, they could benefit from that parrot missing, hitting them in the face. But you've got that nice box down there with the purple and with the arrows from the sky in it that are going to help you out with any and all of that. So I would definitely suggest going Rogue Token, shaped like the Space Warrior. 2-cost, he's a rare. He's going to be a lot more valuable recycling back out onto the field. And he's going to cost your team a lot less to upgrade. As you can see there, we've gone with the Lightning Bolt. The cracked out combo is always nice. Get that Sally, get that Ike lit up with that Astronaut Butters. That's the old school combo for sure. But I believe we're going to be focusing heavily on the small regeneration from the Deckhand Butters here. There's quite a few units I can see that we will want to keep on the field or re-heal after blastback damage. Definitely going to go with the Deckhand there. Again, the Robo Hobo She's almost as glassy as the little Timmy. They both have around about the same health, given friendly and TVT levels. But the Robo Hobo, after she gets a nice kill or two or three, she is lit on fire. She has a good time, and she's got good range on that new kid. Here, no question, in my opinion, the Aerostorm's a little bit more expensive. The Poison would be easier to upgrade, but Aerostorm is an immediate effect and does the job right meow, rather than doing the job at a varying different time. For team, we're going to go Slapfest. Slapfest is probably actually the better choice here, in my lengthy, most humble of opinions. He's an epic. He's going to cost less to upgrade right away. Those are the quick factors. Cost is the same, so nothing to think about there. But I put my level 4 sixth element Randy out onto the field all the time. And when you see that level 5 Pocahontas Randy coming up at you, you got to choose to keep DPS attacking rather than trying to kick out a Roomba. You know, we want to get that battlefield as salt free as we can and use them Roombas to clean it up. But 1v1, a level 5 Poco Randy will slap fest the crap right out of my level 4 sixth element Randy. So I believe Pocahontas Randy is the best option there, especially again given the minions that he kicks out. They're more direct, they go straight towards something. The Roombas are very slow, have a tendency to body block that Sair all the time. This box, I don't know. I really do like both twerks here. This first one, Adventure Twerk Blue Man, he's gonna throw the dynamite at rendering targets. Typically it's the closest target, and a lot of time that target could be right next to the new kid and create a lot of havoc and damage everywhere. It's gonna have AoE damage, so it's gonna hit all the targets around it. He's kind of like a mini fireball, and if timed correctly, damage could be very tremendous to a lot of units. Warboy Twerk, obviously, nice long range as well. Speeds up all your units, gets you back on that new kid after the first blast damage and before the shock damage can take down your other cards. I vote Warboy Twerk here, faux show. So we've got to go all the way back up towards the top, however. We've got that tank box to take a quick look at. Now weighing heavily here, Manbear Pig, if he's mind controlled, he's going to turn right back around and start creating havoc very shortly thereafter. If they choose to spend 4 energy to Lightning Bolt instead of put a unit on top of him, oh goodness. Poison, gonna take you a minute to take down a Manbear Pig. Aerostorm, it's effective, but it's just gonna chip damage that man. So you might be putting a lot of focus on a card here. And that's kind of what we hope our opponents might do, to be honest here. He's gonna be a 7-cost legendary, out the Wazola with bottle caps. No immediate clear card is the highest and only reason why I would consider picking Manbear Pig for this particular setup, given that Sheriff Cartman is a rare and cost quite a few points less than that Manbear Pig to put out on the field. He will hold the same type of situation. Lightning Bolt will not kill him. Mind Control is going to get him turned right back around doing what fat ass Cartman with the cowboy hat does. The Poison isn't going to take him down immediately. The Aerostorm is not going to take him down immediately. I believe level 4 or higher Sheriff Cartman is going to survive a level 5 Poison, so keep that in mind. The Dynamite from the Warboy Adventure style down there, Twerk Man, that's not going to hurt Sheriff Cartman. I think we go with Sheriff Cartman right here. Cost wise, and again all the other things we just mentioned, that's going to definitely put fat ass with the cowboy hat front and center stage here and there. He is a glassy tank unit compared to the other types of Cartmans available. Do not depend on him heavily if not necessary, but given that particular box and the choices to be made, Manbear Pig versus Sheriff Cartman and the surrounding synergy units here, we're going to go with Sheriff Cartman. Again, keep in mind, no clear card for that Manbear Pig. You got a Deckhand Butters that do some nice healing, and you got a few assassins that you could send off at him. You've got distraction there with Psalm. Oh goodness, it could get crazy throwing a man bear pig up in this. That could set up a Psalm perfectly, making the opponent render too much energy on the field for that man bear pig and leaving that lightning bolt dry and high while that Psalm gets to charge up and come onto the field. Just food for thought though, but still, we think in this situation, Sheriff Cartman's going to be the beast. So up here at the top, you've got Psalm over the protocol freeze. Just again, if you can get his ability off level 2 or higher, damage across the field. Level 2 Psalm isn't too worrisome given some of the assassins that you can plug him right off the field with, the lightning bolt, etc. But level 3 and higher can definitely change a game for sure. Level 2 will make damage, like I said, but level 3 and higher will definitely change a game. You can render that lightning bolt or that arrow storm or that poison from your enemy opponent that much quicker if they see a Psalm on the field. Again, would be nice to have just a mega army of little gizmos running over there trying to do some havoc, but you got all them cards we just talked about, arrow storm, poison more specifically. You've got AoE range units. That little gizmo ain't gonna have time to build up behind that man bear pig no matter how much you want him to. So we're gonna choose the least costly smuggler Ike here and have some fun getting him leveled up as well. We just spoke about Sheriff Cartman and the man bear beast. We've got Sally here, synergy from Ike, synergy from the heavily protected range units, and of course Psalm giving you the distraction. Ike and Sally are going to be some pro players here in this week's little adventure, along with the nice little assassins you'll see below as well. Nathan throwing the bombs from practically before he's on the field. He's got mega range. If you've got him level 5 or higher, nuisance player right there. That could force that lightning bolt, that could force that poison or that arrow storm that much quicker as well. 2 cost Space Warrior token. Easily right now one of the best OP 2 cost style cards in the game. Easily recyclable back onto the field. You cannot set down a 2 cost assassin to deal with him. You have to spend more energy typically to remove him immediately from the field or to put plan in play to take him off of the field to have him not affect your new kid with that nice charge he can set up. So in my opinion here, RNG, Parrot Boy, sit your butt down, come back, see us a different time. I love you so much, Mr. Clyde. I really do, bud. You're a nice guy, but in this situation, we got to go with the rogue token shaped like a space warrior. We definitely got to do that. Again, that lightning bolt will be your friend. A couple of targets to aim for. Me, I'm going to reserve mine for Psalm, and that is if I cannot contain Psalm and make him go away before his blast goes off. You've got a couple of seconds to think about what you're doing before you immediately lightning bolt a Psalm. But give it your thought and your strategy. I choose the lightning bolt there. I choose to hold it for the Psalm. Deckhand Butters, as we spoke about, he's going to heal up somebody. Don't forget that cracked out combo though. Both of them nice little low cost. You got a little bit lower cost with the little astronaut man over there. Getting that cracked out combo with another assassin might be a fun time, or a cracked out combo with the Robo Hobo down there might be a good time as well. One thing we have to worry about here, choosing Robo Bebe versus the Timmy, is that we lose another range unit that has possible AoE damage. The big bomb that he puts into the cannon and blasts off, that hurts a lot of stuff around it. He is a one target person otherwise shooting them cannonballs, this little pirate ship Timmy. He could wreak havoc. He might force an arrow storm or something like that as well prematurely, but I believe just how steady you can get that Robo to rock out, she might be the better choice here, especially given cost and upgrade ability. Poison does damage over time, will knock out quite a few of the units you see here on this list. A couple of the units that you see on this list here though, they'll be very, very unaffected by that poison. So watch yourself there. Arrow Storm, immediate and damage is variable over quite a few of these assassins and chip damage fighters, range units as well. We talked about Pocahontas Randy slap festing the junk right out of 6th Element Randy there. We weighed heavily the mini Fireball versus the Warp Factor Drive 7, and we choose Warp Factor Drive 7 there as well, cakers. So, don't chisel my opinion in stone. And if you've made it this far in the video from me babbling about these cards, boy howdy, much love, much cake, do I appreciate that. Make yourself a little deck, enjoy it with your team, be civil, have some fun conversations if you need to. Weigh out your choices and set that TBT deck, earn your bottle caps, get out there, represent, and earn that juicy, juicy nectar. Until the next time, cakers, we're always going to tell you, don't forget to bring your towel. We're definitely going to do some powwows with you. We always want to tell you much love, much cake. We're always going to remind you that one spoonful of sugar helps that salty battle arena go down. And of course, until the very next time we chat, Rusty Ho will remind you, peace, 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 peace.